Welcome, folks. This is Will, Kamak Vintage, coming to you today with another updated video on this 2FX that I was working on that I released yesterday. And I kept on working on that board after hours yesterday, not on video, just to move more things over, not to bore you with the same stuff over and over and over. And um, a couple things about it is I did get everything else moved over. I went, as a matter of fact, I can show you. I have it sitting right there right now. It can work with either ATX power supply or the Apple or the original power supply. I put in one actually Nuba slot right now, and there's one video card in there, and then there's 16 megs of RAM. Um, it is booting up, but I ran into some things very interesting, and I guess it's just because of my own not knowing. Um, the standard ROMs like the one for SE or CI and so forth will not work in them. So I had to flash a FX ROM to one of our sims, well, one of our ROM sims, and it worked because it was booting up with the actually ROMinator without any problem. And then I was like, okay, well, something here is very strange, because it would not boot up with any of the other ROMs that I had. But then again, all of my ROMs are CI or SE30. I don't have a SI one, because SI will run on all of them. But anyway, figured that out the actually hard way. But now it's working. So I have it. I have a speaker connected to a keyboard and mouse. There's a blue SCSI there behind it. So I'm gonna hit the keyboard button here and turn this on. And there we go with a chime. And let's try this. I don't know if that's gonna work, guys. Give it a second for it to pop up. There it is. And we should get video. There we are. So some nice improvements I've done, adding the capturing capabilities. Now, I don't have this really configured too much yet for the capture. It's really standard. But there it is. It's booting up. So the 2FX transfer has worked. It's up and running. It will get past this point here. There it goes. Okay. So it is getting past it. And there it is. So everything here is working. I'm gonna shut it down because I want to change. Even soft power is working. There, it just turned off. Um, Let me switch back to the Droid, to this cam. This is using my cell phone here. I'm gonna switch this ROM to our DOS blinking ROM. This is the latest one that we have. It is a universal ROM, but it's got some nice new features on it. So look at that. Look at the lights going on it. So these blinking are tied to some address lines. There you are with that. Let's go to the capture. And here we are coming up. So all of these are running the 2FX ROM. And we are good to go with this machine. I am very happy with it. Um, it was my first 2FX Reloaded that I've done. I do have to finish it. I have to add some. What do I have to add? I gotta add the other 4 RAM. I gotta add the other 5 Nuba slot, the PDS slot. I gotta add the SCSI internal and the 2 floppy internals. And then the board can go get a massive cleaning, and it should be good to go. I do want to run tech step on it still too, so um, I mean, we can probably do that on camera. Let's go shut this down. I Okay, there we are. Let me let me switch cameras here again. Okay. Um, I'm gonna move some of these things out of the way because I don't need them now. Because if we're gonna run tech step, I don't need these things. It should work with that ROM. That's a stock ROM. I don't need the blue SCSI. I'm trying to stay away from that camera. I don't want to hit the tripod. Oh, wait a minute, but I can't run this. FX, TechStep doesn't have an FX version. I thought I could, but I can't. It doesn't have it. It has a VX. You know what? It shouldn't work, but we can try it. It should not work. Not the VX version. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it will. So, okay, everything is there. TechStep, VX version. 4. Let's turn on. It may not work with this because this. See that took too long. Okay, it says it's established now. All right, well, let's do it all. The actual connection was a bit different. It wouldn't auto connect. I had to use the NMI option. But it is doing the testing. Cache test. You see, it's gonna fail because it's not the right machine. I mean, there's no FX test on the tech step, so I can't really do too much with that. So anyway, I don't want to spend too much time on this. I just wanted to give you all an update of the two FX. It is working. Um, I still have to finish soldering a couple things. Here's the old board. I mean, you can see that I completely stripped it. I have all of these new, so I'm not gonna bother taking these off. These I have new also. All the new bus and PDS I have new. The matter of fact, they're all sitting right here. Um, Floppy I have new. SCSI I'm gonna put on new, although it won't have the locking capability. But you don't need that. Then everything else is taken off his board. This is done. Um, yeah, I'm gonna salvage this. This is one of the good ones that does not use actually rivets. I put on a new audio jack, but I may still take this one off and save it. So anyway, um, yeah, we have the 2FX board done. I mean, if y'all wanna, I can go back to here. Y'all can see it there. Like I said, there's just a couple of things I have left to do on it. It was interesting soldering and doing that. There were a couple resistors I had to put down new because they had too much corrosion on them. There's a couple resistors that um, are now on the back instead of the front on the reloaded version. So not too many of them. I mean, maybe 5 or 6 of them that have been moved to the back. Now there were some that are on the back that have been moved to the front. So you gotta take them off of the back old board and then bring them to the front. So there is some little bit of stuff. So, but yes, that's my first FX. I have 5 boards. Well, I have 4 boards still. So if someone wants me to do a FX reload for them, please make contact with me. You can email me at kmacvintage@gmail.com, or go to my site kmacvintage.com, and you can probably contact me through there to send me an actually direct message there or something. Anyway, um, yeah, that's it. So if you have a 2FX you want reloaded, I will gladly do it for you. I probably be about the same cost as the 2CI, which is $225 plus a shipping. Um, the right now I turned off the SE30 reload because I'm running out of boards and running out of SIM sockets. So and I have like 6, 7 orders pending up in Florida that I need to pick up and get done. So I turned it off for now. I'll see what I can do later on and turn that back on. I basically set up the ordering, or the transfer service is done through the website. You go there. It's only going to charge you it's only going to charge you $1 right now, because this is at least a way that I can keep track of what I have to get done. Because before, people were just sending me boards blindly and with a note in it, and then I keep track of it that way. At least now with the website doing it as a service or as a commission, there is a record of it there, and I don't close that off until it's done and I shipped it out. So it will charge you $1, and then we will settle up the rest later. SE30s are right now turned off. So if you have one that you want me to do, just hold off and wait and see. Follow my website, and when I add them back, you'll know. You'll get a notification. 2FX are not on there, but still you can reach out to me. 2CIs are on there, so we can do something out with that. All right. So that's it for now. Thank you for watching. Thank you for coming back and checking on this part 2 of the FX board. And luckily, that's sitting there. I'm going to finish those last few items, and then this board will have to get cleaned and sent back to Joakim all the way in Sweden. So thank you guys, and we'll see you on the next one. If you can, click on that like button for me. Thank you. Bye-bye.